professional HD KitchenAid mixer. This thing stops turning. I'll show you what's wrong. Take this cap off. There's 4 screws, one here, here, and 2 on this side. I already took them out. And that's covered by this band that goes around here. And this band has a screw that goes here, let's focus, there, which screws to the back here. And this piece has 4 screws, one there, one there, one in the back over there, and one here. There's a bunch of gunk in there. And then this one here, I don't know if you, that gear up in there is all stripped. That's why it won't turn when we turn it on. So we ordered a whole new kit. See if the, and of course it's China made. But there's the part number. We got it off of Amazon. It comes with all the new gears and parts, even little pliers, new gasket, and a bunch of food grease to re-grease it when you put it back together. Get this snap ring off. Now let's see how we can get those out. It's a cone one. Take that one out. Don't want to have another. Oh, there's a pin there. Come on. Push a little bit from the bottom, and then more space. Come on, you should come out now. Gonna break my knife yet. Go get a screwdriver. Ideally, you need a rubber mallet and just tap that down. Since I don't have one, modify. I'll just put some over top. Just to get it past that. And then this whole unit down here comes off that shaft. There's not much on there. Just some old grease. And then this is what comes off. I don't know if you can see that. Like, that's shredded good. But we got new parts for all of it, so we're just going to replace everything. There. Now we're just going to clean all this out. And then we'll film how to put it back together. Now we got that all cleaned out. The small crevices, you might have to get your wife with small pinkies to get. We got that all cleaned out. And then these are the new parts, except these two. You have to get, they go on the end of the shaft. Those you have to take off the old one. They didn't send new ones of those, but these are in good shape. And then, first we got to put this piece back on, shove it through. And I already cleaned this all out, and then I put some of this food grease. That came with the kit. So I just greased up the gear there. You just shove that one straight in. This one goes on first. That's the tough one. Gonna put some grease down at the bottom. In this case, grease is your best friend. But I would recommend use food grease. I don't know what the other stuff does, but I wouldn't want to taste it. Oh, that one's tough to go on too. Maybe we're gonna have to use a little bit of motivation. Why you not want to go? Huh? There it is. Perfect. Then there's this new pin. It's gotta go in there. And next we gotta do this one. These washers, there's two of them. They got a groove in it. That's for the bearing. You put it on so. This bearing has two sides. I don't think it matters which way it goes on, but when we took it apart, that one had this smooth side towards the gear. And the other washer, that groove, up against the bearing. Like so. You know what, we're gonna grease that up a little bit first. Both sides.
No.
Perfect.
Is it okay? No.
Just and we're gonna grease up these ends too before we put those on. Probably be just easier sticking this whole thing in the grease thing. You have a fancy little spoon fork looking knife. Now which one was where? That's a good question. They both have that. Which one was on that side? Yeah. See, that one has a distance on the other side too, and that one doesn't. So that one goes on this side here. Ooh, that looks so much newer. That looks way beefier too. All right, let's put some more grease everywhere. All right, we gotta put that other gear on first before it can turn. Just smear it right up in there somewhere. Now this gear has 2 slots. That's where that pin's supposed to be sitting in. Why is that not going in? Pin too small? Oh, right. Now I know. It has to be the opposite of that. There, that means. Ding, ding. Nope. In line with that. Yeah. Perfect. Now, more grease. Wonder how much grease we can put on here. Much if you want. Probably warm up and just settle everywhere. Generous is always good. There was a snap ring on the top, which we gotta put on there. Maybe do that first next time before you grease it. It just goes right in that groove. Just holds that gear in place. Make sure that we don't have grease where the seal's supposed to be. New seal. Yeah, they even sent a new gear that goes towards the front. Just grease that up nicely. Come on. That just slides right in there. We're just gonna throw a bunch of grease in there. I think once this warms up, it'll just kind of spread all over by itself too. Put a bunch there where that gear is. I think they sent a little much grease. That's okay, got extra then. You put a little bit. Is there a hair? I've seen a hair. I did see some. This is that new gasket they sent. Only one way that it can go on, so you can't screw it up. Just line it up with the 2 pins. You didn't forget nothing, right? Nope, that looks about right. They sent new screws to put this cap back on. Oh, those are cross. Good thing they sent new ones. I'm just gonna use my old ones. Don't over tighten it. This is an impact. And that's all cast aluminum, so you don't want to strip your threads in there. Okay. And two on this side. Trim. Let's find out if she works. Perfect.